There's something fun, I think, about getting out real early in the morning. It's not even that real early anymore. It's about 6:30. I've been up probably since a little bit after 4. Just excited and had some last minute stuff to take care of and get done before I headed out this morning. But it always makes me feel a little bit like a kid, I think. When you pack up and, you're out here and there's not too much traffic around. It's dark. The world still feels kind of sleepy. And you feel like you're out on an adventure. So, anyway. I wish I was going out for a longer time. This is only going to be one night. It's what worked with all my other commitments and scheduling things, so that's what we're doing. Hopefully before too long, I will be hitting a nice longer trip, at least maybe 2-3 nights. So I had an awesome chance to meet with a subscriber in real time, in real life, earlier this past week. It was fantastic. Subscriber was temporarily in my area, and we had a beautiful dinner at a gorgeous restaurant in Chincoteague, Virginia, right on the water. Felt like we had the place to ourselves, but I think that's probably just because we were so into our conversation that we didn't pay attention too much to anybody else that was around. Fuller is her name. If you're watching, Fuller, thank you so much for meeting up. That was fantastic. And that was a first for the channel. So she lives full-time in a 1972 Winnebago Brave RV. She doesn't have a channel yet. I'm hoping she gets one going, because I think it'd be fantastic to follow her. If she does, I'll be sure and let y'all know. So today we are doing a work day with the Maryland Ornithological Society, which I will be referring to in this video as MOS because it's a mouthful. So it's a statewide organization, and they have sanctuaries throughout the state. One of them happens to be just about an hour away from my house, so that's where I'm headed. And we're gonna maybe clean some trails up, do some trail work. Maybe there's a house on the property that might need some work. I'm not sure what all we're gonna get into. There's a group of, I think, like 20-ish of us that are gonna be meeting up there from all over the place. And we're gonna hopefully have a real good day, and then I'll be camping there tonight. And I think there's a chance there might be some other folks camping there, so that would be a new experience for me. Camping, in community a little bit. I think I'm good either way. I think if I end up finding out it's just me, that's fine. And if I find out there's some other folks that are going to be there, it'll be an interesting new experience. Alright, that's enough of me talking. Let's get on with this day. This is the road into, leading up to Irish Grove, which is the MOS sanctuary. This sanctuary is located in Somerset County, Maryland, on the eastern shore. Coffee and donuts were plentiful, which is good when you want people to get a lot of work done. My first assignment was cleaning gutters, and my second was scrubbing this siding. So I've cleaned some gutters and scrubbed some siding. Now I am trying to track down a couple of my friends who I think are doing some trail work somewhere along in here. There was a whole basket of oysters, and this is how you shuck an oyster. I had never eaten raw oysters before, but I did. I had 2 of them on this trip. That was a first. After the oysters, we all sat around and enjoyed a nice hearty lunch together. And then I went on just a casual walk and came across this turtle shell, which was kind of cool because you can still see some of the structures on the inside. Then it was time for more trail work, and there was this large log that had partially fallen over the trail, large tree, and so this is some video of us trying to get that tree cleared. A lot of work that goes into this trail maintenance.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
There it is.
Now, yeah.
I am tired. Everybody's gone. It's about 5:30, and it turns out no one else is camping tonight, which is fine. Probably good, because I'm no good for company. I was gonna make a fire, cook a big dinner. No. I am going to instead listen to my body and curl up and watch a movie, and maybe have a snack later, and then probably read a little and go to sleep. I am toast. I cleaned gutters and scrubbed siding, scrubbed the mildew off the siding, and did a ton of trail work. Felt good to give back a little bit because I enjoy trails so much. Holy, I think I overdid it. I am just, well, and I got up super early. I think I'm just done. I'll show you a little bit of what I'm looking at, but I don't think there's going to be much videoing tonight. Alright, I'll talk to you again before too long though. I just got done watching Awakenings, which I don't know what year it came out, but I know it's obviously like an older movie. It's got Robin Williams in it and Robert De Niro. Really good. Can't believe I've never seen it. So yeah, it's nice just to relax. I'm really cozy and warm. It's like 53 right now. I'm tucked in, and it's not too cold, and it's not going to get that cold tonight, so no worries. Should be a good night. Alright, I will see you in the morning. Cheers. Good morning. Oh, what a nice night. It got a little chilly. It got down to about 49. Oh, a little colder. It's 47 now, so I guess it got down a little colder than that. It's daylight saving time, so I got an extra hour to sleep. Oh, super cozy. It doesn't feel really cold enough to go through the big process of heating the place up, but it's also, excuse me, it's also cold enough to kind of want to stay snuggled here under the covers. This moment's always tough in the cold weather, deciding when to get, out, face the chill. It's not even that cold yet, so it's gonna get a lot colder this winter, of course. But I think pretty shortly here, I'm gonna break that barrier and brave the chill. Get going. We'll see. Alright, so I've got myself up. I want to show you a new stove I got. Got a little tired of the butane not working so great in the real cold weather. It doesn't want to burn well, so you have to kind of switch out canisters on a regular basis until you get your ambient temperature up. So you have to take those old things out, run it in the stove until it gets too cold, and you hear it just not producing much, or you see it not producing much flame. Then you have to pop it out, stick it someplace warm, usually like, next to your skin, which is not pleasant, or under your sleeping bag if it's still warm or whatever. Pop another one in there, and then keep rotating that process until the air temperature gets warm enough where the butane will just burn right on its own without that, swapping. So I did decide to go to a dual burner stove this winter. I'm just giving it a try. I'm not wild about propane. I'm just not. But maybe using a little bit, I'll get a better feel towards it. But let me show you the stove. It was inexpensive upgrade or change. I think this was like $35 or something, so I figured it was worthwhile. Worst comes to it, I switch back to my just straight butane, or I just use butane on this stove because it takes both. So here's the stove. I currently have it hooked up with the propane, even though, today's not that cold. I could probably do just butane without too much problem, but I decided to go ahead and trying to get used to this idea. But if I want to use butane, I would just unscrew this and then flip the butane canister into here, just like my other stove. So it's kind of neat in that it offers both options. So I guess let's go ahead and fire this up. Oh, nice flame. You definitely get more of an odor with the propane burning that. You definitely smell the odor of gas burning versus the propane, which I don't think I ever smelled at all. That's one of the reasons I'm not super fond, but it may win me over. We'll see. So I'm just playing around. It's 51 degrees inside, 43 degrees outside right now after I heated my coffee. I've got my little stove going. My stove top canister heater thing. I've also got the back completely open. But just curious to see how long this takes. Don't really need it this morning, but I've got the heat, so why not? So the outdoor temperature is 43. Inside, I've gotten up to 60 in just a few minutes using this system. And I used put this fan right up there over it, which was a tip that one of my subscribers or one of my viewers gave me, and I think that has helped because I've got this whole back open and it's still super toasty in here, I think, because this fan is directing the heat inside and back towards where I am. So, oh, and the propane smell, either I got used to it really fast or it went away and it was only right at the beginning, so I don't know. I might just switch over to propane because it's been pretty nice not having to switch out canisters and having steady flame. If you happen to be in the market and interested in this stove or looking at it, all its details, I'll have a link in the video notes. I think sometimes the inside of my rig appears slightly larger than it actually is. So I just wanted to be clear that this is 6 foot long this way, so just long enough for my bed. It kind of looks a mess right now, and it's 4 foot wide this way. So 6 by 4, and it's, think about the inside where it goes way up under, it goes up here a little bit. I think it's 3 feet. So those are my dimensions: 6 by 4 by 3. My tiny little micro RV. I was half tempted last night, or maybe even a little more than half tempted, to head home, actually. I was so sore, so tired, and there was part of me that just wanted to crawl into the cab, start the truck up, drive for about 45 minutes, and then soak in a hot tub for a while. Sleep in my bed at home. But I pushed back against that, and super glad, very, very glad that I did. Had a good night's sleep. Temperatures are perfect. It's beautiful. And I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have this to show to y'all. So it was a good reminder of why I do this. To shake up things, get out of the ordinary track of things. Yeah, you got to give up a little bit of the creature comforts, but my tiny little setup is so comfy that I really don't feel like I'm giving up much. Glad I stuck it out. So this morning I've had a nice leisurely morning after I pried myself out of my warm bed. I've been reading a bit, and I'm reading Harlem Shuffle. Pretty good. Reading it from my book club, and I'm behind, so I gotta get a lot of reading done so I can get the book read before we meet. And journaled a little. That was good. It's a quiet time. And now I'm taking a little walk to my probably, well, can't say my absolute favorite, but one of my favorite spots on this property. To overlook little place. I'll show you when I get there. It's only just a little bit of, maybe 20-minute walk. This is a cool feather to find. It's a flicker. It's from a northern flicker. Here's the observation platform number 2. After doing that little bit of trail work I did yesterday, I can't imagine the amount of work it took to put these in place. I sure do appreciate it. So I'm I'm getting ready to head out. These trips always bring me more than I expect, whether it's more challenges or more enjoyment. Part of that's what I love so much about doing this is you never know exactly what's going to happen. You never know exactly how things are going to go. I mean, I can't count the number of times I've said, well, yeah, that didn't go according to plan. But it all turns out okay. And usually it turns out really good. Thanks so much for coming along on this little adventure. My next trip, if all goes as planned, I hope to be back out on a longer camping trip. So hopefully that will materialize later this month. And again, thank you. Having you all here along with me makes this so much more fun. Being able to share it, I really enjoy that. Alright, take good care and I'll see you next time.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.